A tale of two economies, Elena, Manuel, and the Ontario connection. Tonight we look north, not to a distant land but to a neighbor, Ontario, Canada. Its economy is deeply woven into American life. Consider Elena and Manuel in San Antonio, Texas. They work at a factory assembling components for heavy machinery. Many of these components begin their journey in Ontario. They are manufactured there, then shipped south. Elena inspects these parts, Manuel helps assemble the final product. Their livelihoods are directly linked to this Canadian province. Millions of American jobs are connected to this cross-border relationship. It's a quiet connection, often unseen, but it is powerful. When Ontario's economy thrives, factories in places like San Antonio see steady orders. Workers like Elena and Manuel have job security. They contribute to their local economy, they pay taxes, they spend their earnings in local businesses. This creates a ripple effect, one that supports communities far from the Canadian border. The parts from Ontario are more than just metal and plastic. They represent a vital economic lifeline. Imagine a disruption in this supply chain, perhaps a trade dispute, or a slowdown in Ontario's manufacturing sector. The impact would not be confined to Canada. It would be felt directly in San Antonio. This is the reality of our interconnected economies. Understanding this connection is crucial. It's about jobs, it's about communities. Detroit, Michigan, the Motor City, its name is synonymous with American automotive power. For decades, this city has been the heart of car manufacturing in the United States, but its pulse is deeply connected to its northern neighbor, Ontario. The auto industry operates on a highly integrated North American platform. Parts and vehicles flow seamlessly across the Ambassador Bridge. This bridge connects Detroit to Windsor, Ontario. It is more than just a physical link, it is an economic artery. Many components used in cars assembled in Detroit are made in Ontario. Think about the journey of a single car. Its engine block might be cast in an Ontario foundry. Its transmission system could be assembled in a Canadian plant. Seats, dashboards, and countless other smaller parts often originate north of the border. These components are then shipped to Detroit. There, American workers install them into vehicles bearing iconic American brand names. This intricate dance of production supports thousands of jobs, not just in assembly plants, but also in logistics, warehousing, and parts distribution on both sides of the border. The efficiency of this system is critical. Now let's turn our attention south, to Houston, Texas, the energy capital of the world. While often associated with oil and gas from the Gulf of Mexico, Houston's energy landscape is also influenced by its northern connections, specifically by Ontario. Canada is a major energy producer. Ontario plays a key role in this, particularly in electricity generation and natural gas distribution. This energy flows across the border. It helps power American homes and industries. It contributes to the overall stability of the North American energy grid. Ontario is a significant producer of nuclear power. It also has substantial hydroelectric capacity. This diverse energy mix provides a reliable source of electricity. Some of this electricity is exported to the United States. It feeds into the interconnected grid that serves several northern U.S. states. This helps meet peak demand. It provides backup power during emergencies. Think of a heat wave stressing the power grid in a U.S. city. Canadian electricity can help alleviate that stress. This ensures that American businesses can continue to operate. It ensures that homes remain powered. This cross-border flow is managed through sophisticated agreements and infrastructure. Natural gas is another key component of this energy partnership. While Texas is a massive producer, the North American pipeline network is vast and interconnected. Beyond the assembly line, diverse industries, shared fates. The economic ties between Ontario and the United States extend far beyond autos and energy. Many other sectors share a deeply intertwined fate. Consider agriculture. Ontario has a rich agricultural heartland. It produces a wide variety of crops, from grains to fruits and vegetables. It also has a significant livestock industry. Much of this agricultural output is exported to the United States. This provides American consumers with a diverse and year-round supply of food products. Conversely, American agricultural products also flow north to Ontario. This two-way trade benefits farmers and consumers in both countries. The technology sector is another area of growing integration. Ontario, particularly the Toronto-Waterloo corridor, has emerged as a major tech hub. It boasts a vibrant ecosystem of startups and established tech companies. There is significant cross-border investment in technology. American venture capital flows into promising Ontario startups. Canadian tech companies often establish U.S. offices to access the larger American market. This collaboration fosters innovation. It creates high-skilled jobs on both sides of the border. by the numbers charting the deep economic interdependence. The story of Ontario's impact on the U.S. economy is not just anecdotal. The numbers paint a clear picture, a picture of profound economic interdependence. Trade between Ontario and the United States is immense. Hundreds of billions of dollars in goods and services are exchanged annually. Ontario is one of the most significant trading partners for the U.S. For many U.S. states, Ontario is their top export market. This trade supports millions of U.S. jobs. Ontario alone supports hundreds of thousands of American jobs. These jobs span manufacturing, agriculture, logistics, technology, and services. Ontario companies also invest significantly in the U.S., creating jobs and bringing new technologies. This investment contributes to local economies across America. The tariff tightrope navigating trade policy challenges. The robust economic relationship between Ontario and the U.S. is not immune to challenges. Trade policies, particularly tariffs, can act like a wrench in the gears of this well-oiled machine. Tariffs are essentially taxes on imported goods. When the U.S. imposes tariffs on goods from Ontario, or vice versa, it increases the cost of those goods. This can have a cascading effect throughout the economy. For example, if tariffs are placed on Canadian steel or aluminum, American manufacturers who use these materials see their input costs rise. This can make their final products more expensive. These increased costs can lead to several outcomes. U.S. manufacturers might absorb the costs, reducing their profit margins, or they might pass the costs on to consumers in the form of higher prices. This can dampen consumer demand. In some cases, manufacturers might seek alternative, potentially less efficient sources for their materials. This can disrupt established supply chains. It can also make American businesses less competitive globally. The auto industry, so deeply integrated with Ontario, is particularly vulnerable. Tariffs on auto parts can significantly increase the cost of producing a vehicle in the United States. Retaliation is another risk. If one country imposes tariffs, the other country often responds with tariffs of its own. This can lead to a trade dispute or even a trade war, forging a stronger future cooperation across borders. The path forward is clear. Maintaining and strengthening the economic ties between Ontario and the United States is crucial for mutual benefit. This is not just about trade statistics. It is about real people. It is about jobs in Detroit. It is about energy security in Houston. It is about the factory workers in San Antonio. Their prosperity is linked to this cross-border partnership. Recognizing this shared interest is the foundation upon which a stronger future can be built. Cooperation must be the guiding principle, not confrontation. This ensures stability for businesses and workers alike. One key strategy is to invest in modern and efficient border infrastructure. The bridges, tunnels, and ports of entry that connect Ontario and the U.S. are vital economic arteries. Ensuring these gateways are well maintained and technologically advanced can reduce wait times. It can facilitate the smooth flow of goods and people. This requires ongoing collaboration between governments at all levels. It also means embracing new technologies for customs clearance and supply chain management. Streamlining these processes makes North American businesses more competitive on the global stage.